You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, the writing was on the wall for the end of the grit and grind era in Memphis. So Mike Conley, the Grizzlies' all-time leader in points, assists, three-pointers, and games played, knew it was time for him to part ways with the organization. In joining Utah, Conley is on a team with a chance to once again compete deep into the playoffs. And Kevin, he's a significant upgrade for the Jazz.
You're right, DA. A big lift for their offense. And he defends, too. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the 5. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Conley finds Gobert. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
So it's the Jazz now. O'Neal inside, covered by LeBron. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now here's LeBron. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
Bradley against Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Comes up empty down low.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Pass to LeBron.
Come get it.
To the inside. Trying to get open is Davis. It's good. McGee's got his second bucket.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Now here's Gobert. Looking it over. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3-ball is good.
This has been a strength of Conley's throughout his career. A spot-on three-point shooter.
Left side, Davis. Second shot opportunity. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got 6 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's Conley. Count that bucket. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the grit and grind mentality of Conley. He excels at taking challenges head on.
Bradley against Conley. Pass to McGee. Davis kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, it's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz trail by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And finished off by LeBron.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Now here is Conley. He's got 5. High post, Gobert. Conley finds Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mitchell missing. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Utah, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Now Gobert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Mitchell to halt the run. McGee with the block.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. James outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. McGee trying to break free. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. Looking at teams with new coaches, Chris, how long do you think it usually takes a new system to get the kinks out and work properly?
Yeah, hopefully you have veteran players because they can adapt the system a little bit quicker. Younger players, they might not, know the lingo. They might not know necessarily where to be. So you have to practice. And with practice time not being as a premium like it used to be, it's a little tougher. So it takes a while. You want to make sure you kind of look at the season, 82 games. You look at it in 4 20-game stretches, and you hope by that second 20-game stretch, you're into finding your rhythm as a team, and the team's starting to hone in on those little details.
Good perspective. And he makes the first. And with this summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And Gobert drops them both.
You look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing here by 8. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
And just looking at the box score, you wouldn't think they did enough to pull it out, but all the intangibles, that's what won them the ball game tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception. Let's check out some stats for McGee. Last year, getting it done. 3rd in field goal percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now here's LeBron. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against... Wow, hammering it in!
Oh, come on. Ability, James has no problem throwing it down in style.
And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
Now, here is O'Neal. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. By Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And it's Conley that time on the assist by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists now in this one. And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
And Davis puts it in.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The pass to Conley. It's good. Conley's got 9 points.
Really taking it to the defense. Whenever he's penetrating, Conley, he won't be denied.
LeBron with it. 5 points in the game. Green in the post. Covered by Mitchell. No good with the triple. What was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Bogdanovich, good that time. Bradley with some nice D. Inside, Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Fires it up. Overshot that one, missing.
Hate to say it, he's dragging him down. Not a single bucket this game.
Green kicks to Davis. James outside. From the top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Now here is Conley. He's got 9. Down low. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Clock is at 3. They double-team Conley, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Jazz with possession here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. And Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. Green, he's checked in for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Here is Cook. James finds Davis. James outside. He had stolen by Ingles. To the paint. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now, here's Mitchell. A 32-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Howard, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of. in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Troy Daniels comes in for James. And Utah with a change here, too. Moutier is checked in. And Utah has possession. 15-point game. Nice ball movement by Utah. Play. The Lakers with the rebound.
No opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Green finds Conley, trying to end the drought, and the rebound goes to Howard. Lakers leading by 15. Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. And here is Dudley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. He hits the second from the line. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Here is Cook. Michael Conley making his last shot. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Here is Howard. Over Davis. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Green. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
The feed now to Dudley. Now Daniels. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Over Ingles. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
I see you.
Conley surveying the D. And Davis can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 12. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Here is Cook. The block, and they'll keep possession. Outside for Caldwell Pope.
I got him.
Daniels, defended by Moutier. And at last, they get one to fall.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. Unloads, and he drops that one in. Conley's got 13.
Yeah, Kevin, he's so tricky, unpredictable. You never know what Conley is going to do in the screen and roll.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He was one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had the shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, you know, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Peyton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
We've got Jared Dudley, also Howard out there, Cook out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 21 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Howard against Davis. The post and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
No good on the free throw. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Good on the second free throw.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Conley's got 15.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope gets it to go from beyond the arc. Got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. Left side, Davis. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D from Howard.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Jazz trail by 18. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Howard. To Dudley. No good on that one. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
First one at the line is good.
Oh, the former Georgetown Bulldog, Jeff Green, now a veteran in the NBA. I mean, he's bounced around the last handful of years, but he's a smart player who still knows how to make an impact.
And Jeff Green drops them both. And for Green, who is almost out of the league due to a heart condition, he's had a great career.
He has, Kevin. I mean, he's never been an all-star, but his production has never been lacking at any of his stops. I mean, lately, Green has been best as a leader for the second unit, who came up with a handful of scores every game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Caldwell Pope. Michael Conley making his last shot. Shot clock at 6. Daniels kicks to Caldwell Pope. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. Daniels passes to Howard. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Davis. Conley into the lane. Here's Ingles. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are on cover.
Here is Daniels, defended by Mudiay. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Mudiay throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Timeout called the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
We'll go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Howard. LeBron comes in for Jared Dudley. Green, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. And Bradley's subbed in for Quinn Cook. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Green. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Mike Conley. Jazz trail by 11. Mudiay dishes to Gobert. Kicks to Mitchell. Shoots over Bradley. That one wide left.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Mudiay after LeBron James's miss. Over Bradley. Mudiay, no good. Lakers leading by 11. Floats it up for James. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Davis against Mudiay. Dishes it to Gobert. Here's Mudiay, guarded closely, and the layup's good off the glass. Mudiay's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Moutier. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
LeBron outside, pulls it up. Angeles with another miss.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And the by James.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
There's Moutier, and Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Utah calls timeout.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far. Last season, he averaged about 10 points a game last year, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
Extends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And finished off by Davis.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Moutier passes to Gobert. Stolen by McGee. Bradley against Mitchell. Shot off, and Utah the other way now. Here's Moutier, and it's Bradley with the rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Stolen by Mitchell. Around, he dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Moutier. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Side Bradley. Now the dish to LeBron. Over Mitchell. Goes back up. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 8.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Moutier dishes to Gobert. Moutier with the ball. 6 points for him. The foul on Avery Bradley. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Jazz now. They trail by 11. Gobert. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Lakers working the ball around now. And Davis throws it down.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Jazz trail by 11. And here's Moutier. Pass to Mitchell. Get good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got his 6th assist on the night. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Bradley. Here's the pass to McGee. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Back to Davis. Over O'Neal. Davis can't get it to go. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Free throw is good. Greg, nowadays teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
That one is no good. Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D. Wade with how he plays.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler. An energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
That's good from McGee. And Los Angeles with some changes. Troy Daniels comes in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. And Utah also making a switch. Green, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Jazz trail by 9. Outside Conley. Passes it to Green. Over Cook. Kept alive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And the first one drops. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those 2 needs better than anyone in the league.
And Gobert drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Cook looking it over. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Davis kicks to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. And the Lakers get it back. Gobert with the block. Wide open. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Now LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Deep. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I'll tell you, Anthony Davis every year has improved his skill level. Much more comfortable from three-point range now, much better ball handler, and better at finding the open man. The complete package.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. To the paint. And Davis with the basket on the assist. Davis has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Lakers. Down low, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's LeBron. Back to Davis. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Against Bradley. Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness, off the two. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, two legs, one leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
I like that. Doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Bradley. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
With his athleticism, nice to see Bradley driving to the rim.
Here's Conley. He's got 17. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The 3, rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Bradley. Offensive rebound, Davis, and he makes good on the layup. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. That shot, no good. Davis with some nice deep.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Bradley. Caught the pass to Mitchell. Poked loose. Looking to end his cold spell. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 5 to shoot. Gobert trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Conley.
He's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Look, once Conley finds his groove, he stays on the attack.
Now here's LeBron. 11 points in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Davis. And it's good for 2. Davis has got 24.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Conley against Bradley. Conley, the pass to Gobert. To the inside, O'Neal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Utah calls timeout.
Then an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. Lee against Conley. Has to Gobert. Shoots over Bradley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And again, it's the Lakers.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Conley kicks to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Conley. Mitchell outside. The pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here is O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-7 run.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovich, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate. He's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here is Davis, following the bucket by the Jazz. It's James. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 14. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Outside Bradley. Passes to Dudley. Lakers passing it around. Davis kicks to James. Trying to get open is Davis. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. 16 points for LeBron. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the fearlessness from Bogdanovich? Doesn't pay the D any mind. He enjoys sticking it to them there in the paint.
Dudley finds Davis. And here is James, guarded by O'Neal. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
And the Jazz call time here. Chris, with every team looking to maximize floor space, which big men are the deadliest from outside? They have a shot that you've got to respect.
Oh, well, I think you got to go with a few. Just rapid fire. You got to go with that man, Mr. Towns, out there in Minnesota. How about Blake Griffin, what he did for the Pistons, just shooting, knocking those threes down. Now, I got to give my man Big Lopez a shout-out. He shoots it deep from Curryland out there for the Milwaukee Bucks. So much fun watching these guys. And don't forget about Big Marc Gasol. He'll let it fly from deep as well.
He will, and they're all effective.
Oh, very effective.
So changing it up, Ed Davis is checked in for Bob O'Neal, and Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Mudiay. 6 points for him. Mitchell with it, picked up by Davis. Mitchell's shot is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Here is Cook. It's Caldwell Pope. There's LeBron. Got it. Good job. And the Lopez got 11 in the second half.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Mudiay with the ball. Basket good. Mudiay's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
James outside. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Mitchell outside. Gobert trying to get open. That's good for Mitchell on the assist for Mudiay. That's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here is Cook. Dishes to Davis. It's stolen by Mudiay. Ingles against LeBron. And here's Mudiay. 8 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The Jazz have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard's checked in for Dudley. And Daniels subbed in for James. A negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared. And agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious because you have an opportunity to be drafted. Your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But basically, you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if you have that, it'll be better for everyone.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And he knocks down the first one. From the stripe, Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ingles against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Howard. To Davis. And the basket is good. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Jazz trail by 13. Now Moutier. He's got 9 from deep. Green. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Ingles. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 12 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Mitchell. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers leading by 13. Cook, the pass to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 28 points for the game.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Davis against Green. And they double up Davis. Here's Howard. Utah with the rebound. 1:33 left in the third quarter, and the shot goes in. 11 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here is Cook, defended by Moutier. Six to shoot. And it's Cook missing.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Green finds Moutier. And Moutier throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now here's Howard. 6 points for him. And the pass to Daniels. Passes it to Green. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 6 points.
Well, that's almost a sure thing on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Kicks to Moutier. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. Within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Daniels. Over Mitchell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Moutier. We've got Cook. Howard is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Green, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Howard against Gobert. Howard, the pass to McGee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Utah. against Green. Howard kicks to Bradley. On the wing, Green. That three off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. 9-point game. Another shot, with the lay-in.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Bradley against Connor. The offensive rebound, and McGee kicks to Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's Green. McGee, the tip in on the offensive rebound. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 19 points.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Minute off the clock now in the fourth. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Conley against Bradley. Conley dishes to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 7. Conley kicks to McGee. And there's the pass to Howard. Over Green. McGee trying to break free. Again, the Lakers.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
Jazz have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Bradley. The drive by Mitchell. Shoots over Bradley. Again, Mitchell missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Daniels with it. He's against Green. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Bradley against Conley. Mitchell in the corner. A 3-ball. Conley's shot is off. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Daniels passes to McGee. Pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Jazz trail by 13. And it's Conley penetrating. And it's sent back by Howard. Down the wing. Daniels with it. Back to Bradley. He dishes it to Howard. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. They get a hand on it. Right range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. LeBron's checked in for Troy Daniels. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich comes in for Green, and O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. Conley against Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And the Lakers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Now here is Conley. Back to Gobert. Conley. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
James against O'Neal. And passes to McGee. Here's Conley. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley.
I mean, and that 6'3" Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both good from the line that time.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
They get the rebound. McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Look, the key is getting the ball to McGee in his spots. I mean, when this happens, he's capable of catching fire.
Conley against Bradley. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bradley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Dudley's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lee against Conley. With the teardrop, the putback, it's good on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bradley, not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Conley.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Lakers leading by 15. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Now here's Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's up a 3, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Jared Dudley. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Pass to James. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Conley against Bradley. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Puts it up from 12, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
Chemistry at its best.
Catch the dunk, all with it perfect. Drive. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here, off target with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's in there.
Passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Mitchell. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. And secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I followed one the most because even the G League and their All-Star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues I'm in on.
Now here's Bradley after LeBron James's miss. Here's McGee. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 21. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on JaVale McGee. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
And he sinks the second. Here's LeBron. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
Free throw good, James. You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you know, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And stolen by LeBron.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Free throw good, Davis. Chris, regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic, even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories. Whether you're talking about the Vlade Divac or the Sabos that came into the game, and even you can go to Marshall Monis, Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
And here is Los Angeles now, after the basket by Utah. Bradley against Howard. Can't get it to fall. And it's Bradley with the ball for Utah. Here's Niang. Keeps it alive. Davis on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Outside, Davis. To the middle. Here's Williams-Goss. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys came in and stepped up and played tremendously, so I just go out there and play with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.